Imagine the moment you hit play and within seconds, your breath catches. There she is. JISOO of BLACKPINK, emerging like a goddess draped in elegance, standing center frame in the much-anticipated Jump MV, and the internet? It's already on fire. Fans around the world are calling it a visual attack, a masterpiece of grace and dominance. The way she commands the camera, it's not just performance, it's a statement. A declaration that the queen is back, and this time, she's not just taking the spotlight, she's rewriting what it means to own it. But how did JISOO, often the understated member, suddenly become the centerpiece of a concept so bold, so exhilarating that even veteran K-pop critics are stunned? Stay with us, because what we've uncovered about her transformation, the behind-the-scenes whispers, and the secret meaning laced within her scenes will blow your mind. But before we jump deeper into this electrifying phenomenon, smash that like button and subscribe if you want to stay ahead of every BLACKPINK move, comeback theory, and the seismic waves JISOO continues to create in the world of K-pop and beyond. You won't want to miss a single revelation. Now, let's dive into this. The Jump MV itself is a storm of energy, every frame meticulously crafted. Yet, when JISOO appears, everything changes. The pacing slows, the lighting sharpens, and the focus narrows, like the entire production bends to her presence. It's as if the directors knew that giving JISOO the spotlight moment would set a new standard. And they were right. Her visuals? Beyond ethereal. From the sharpness of her gaze to the intricate styling of her outfits, JISOO embodies a duality, soft yet powerful, delicate yet dangerously captivating. It's no wonder that clips of her scenes are already trending on every social media platform, with hashtags like #JISOO Jump Queen and #JISOO Slays Jump MV exploding globally. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Industry insiders are already whispering that this wasn't just a random visual placement. Rumor has it, the creative director behind Jump specifically requested JISOO to represent a pivotal visual symbol within the MV storyline. Allegedly, her role isn't just eye candy, it's a layered portrayal of rebirth and ascension, a phoenix-like symbol for BLACKPINK's next chapter. And if you look closely, the symbolism is undeniable. In one sequence, JISOO walks through a storm of falling petals, untouched and unbothered, her gaze fixed forward. Could this be a metaphor for her navigating the chaos of fame, criticisms, and expectations, only to emerge stronger, more radiant? Fans think so, and they're dissecting every frame for more clues, and yet, the transformation isn't just thematic. Have you noticed JISOO's visual evolution? Gone is the purely sweet, elegant aesthetic she was once boxed into. In Jump, she exudes a sharpness, an edge that speaks volumes. This isn't just a concept, it's a declaration that JISOO is entering a new era of her artistry. Stylists have commented on the deliberate choice of high-contrast outfits, deep reds, blacks, and metallics, all designed to evoke power and allure. Her makeup, sharper contours, bold lips, each element designed to break the mold and redefine the visual queen trope into something far more complex and commanding. But here's a mid-video secret. What if I told you that JISOO's standout performance in Jump wasn't even supposed to happen the way we saw it? According to a leak from the production team, JISOO wasn't originally slated to have such a dominant role. But during rehearsals, something shifted. The crew was reportedly so captivated by the way she embodied the choreography and the mood of the set that they rewrote several segments just to feature her more prominently. Imagine that, a member's sheer presence reshaping the entire visual narrative of a high-budget MV. That's not just talent, that's star power in its rawest form. And speaking of choreography, did you catch the subtle yet impactful way JISOO moves? It's not about flashy steps or aggressive moves. Instead, it's her precision, her gaze, the slightest tilt of her head, and the way she holds a pose that makes her magnetic. Dance experts have weighed in, pointing out that JISOO's strength lies in her ability to emote through restraint, turning simplicity into something hypnotic. It's a masterclass in control, and it's leaving fans mesmerized. Zoom in on social media right now, and you'll see countless fan edits and slow-motion analyses of her sequences. People are obsessed, not just because she looks stunning, but because there's a depth to her portrayal that invites repeated viewings. Every time you watch, you notice something new, a glance, a shift in expression, a symbolic hand gesture. It's this richness that's fueling the viral storm around her presence in Jump, and then there's the fashion. We can't ignore the seismic impact her wardrobe choices are making. The collaboration between her stylists and international designers is evident. Each outfit she dons in the MV has sparked its own mini trend online, with fans rushing to identify pieces and replicate her looks. High-end brands are reportedly vying to collaborate with Jisoo after witnessing the global attention her fashion in Jump has garnered. She's not just modeling clothes, she's dictating fashion narratives, but perhaps the most fascinating layer of all is the connection between Jisoo's visual dominance in Jump and her rumored solo comeback. Yes, whispers in the industry hint that Jisoo's elevated presence in the MV is not a coincidence but a carefully timed prelude to her next solo project. Could Jump be subtly teasing the artistic direction she'll explore in her solo music? Fans are buzzing, connecting dots, and anticipating announcements that might drop sooner than we think. And knowing how YG and the BLACKPINK team operate, nothing is ever shown by accident. Every visual clue, every stylistic choice, could be part of a larger puzzle. Now let me tease you with this. Did you notice the final scene where Jisoo looks directly into the camera, almost as if she's breaking the fourth wall? Some fans believe this wasn't just a dramatic ending but a deliberate signal. A hint that Jisoo's story within BLACKPINK is evolving into something even more central, more commanding. Could this be the start of Jisoo leading the next era of BLACKPINK? And if so, what would that era look like? Stick around because what we're seeing now is just the tip of the iceberg. As more behind-the-scenes content, interviews, and fan theories surface, the full story behind Jisoo's breathtaking takeover of Jump will only get clearer, and possibly even more shocking. Every little clue adds a layer to this unfolding narrative, and if there's one thing we've learned from K-pop, it's that nothing is ever random. So what did you catch in Jump that we might have missed? Drop your theories, favorite Jisoo moments, and wild predictions in the comments below. And if you're just as obsessed with uncovering every layer of K-pop's biggest stories, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because trust me, you don't want to blink when the next clue drops, especially when Jisoo is involved, and just when you think you've seen it all, there's one more detail that fans are obsessing over: the symbolic props surrounding Jisoo in Jump. Did you notice the shattered mirrors, the blooming yet thorny roses, the fleeting shadow that crosses her face just before the beat drops? These aren't just aesthetic choices, they're storytelling devices. Some fans believe the mirrors represent the multiple perceptions of Jisoo, the public image versus her true self. The roses, beautiful yet dangerous, could symbolize the price of fame, a nod to how beauty and success often come wrapped in challenges no one sees. And that shadow? A subtle reference to the darker side of her journey, the obstacles and doubts she's had to conquer to claim her rightful throne in K-pop royalty. But the real question burning in every fan's mind, is Jisoo preparing us for a hidden message? Could the intense visuals, the symbolic motifs, and her magnetic presence be her way of signaling that she's not just evolving within BLACKPINK but paving the way for a solo era that's going to redefine her legacy? One thing's for sure, the Queen has spoken, not with words, but with visuals that scream power, depth, and unshakable confidence. And we're all here for it.